And a very good evening to you folks. We are officially live. Welcome back to the Women's Football Channel. It's me, Ryan Taylor, with you tonight. What a show we got in store for you this evening. What a way to kick off your weekend. It is Manchester City versus Brighton. Now, you might be forgiven about the weekend's performance, the opening weekend performance from both sides, but Manchester City 2-1 defeat away to Chelsea, despite Niamh's own goal in the 70th minute, giving them a chance to make an equaliser. Just ran out of steam and ran out of time. For Brighton, you could say not a Super Sunday, 0-0 draw. Disappointing, right? But what about the team news for both of the teams tonight? How are they faring? And what's going to happen? Right, let me take you through the team news. It's a 4-2-3-1 formation for Manchester City tonight. Here it is. Here is the team news on your screens now. There it is. There it is. We're almost at kickoff. And let me just get up how many changes both of these sides make ahead of tonight's game. Sorry, unprepared. Prepared. Here we go. And Jeglertz makes 4 changes to the Manchester City team, who has beaten 2-1 at Chelsea on the opening day. Chiara Keating replaces Akaya Yamashita in goal as Iman Benny, Urabi, and Laura Blinkilde Brown all start. Brighton boss, they're playing in the 4-2-3-1 formation tonight. Back four consistent of Kasparage, Urabi, Pryor, Greenwood, Hemp, Miedemar, and Brown. Told you about the formations. Shaw is starting again. As for Brighton, they're playing the 4-2-3-1 formation, but Brighton boss Vidosic has made just a single change to the side that drew Niamh Western Villa on the open day. They're playing the 4-2-3-1 formation. Seke drops to the bench for Bex Rayner. That's the lineups for Brighton versus away to Manchester City. And here comes your benches now. So, Manchester City bench consists of number 3, Naomi Lazel, number 4, Jade Rose, number 7, Lauren Coombs, number 13, Laura Weinrovia, Carolyn, Awabi Regino, Yamashita, Thomas, and Lewis. And the bench for Brighton is Kafaji, Seke, Nordham, Karabali, Camacho, Away, Tesunonda, and Bagley. That is Manchester City away at home to Brighton on Friday Night Football. Welcome to you all. I hope that you are watching really well. Now, last week it was very interesting, that performance from Manchester City. Despite chances of a comeback here, Chelsea were just too good. I think what Manchester City needs to apply tonight is the way they attack. They've got to attack better. Brighton, on the meanwhile, they've got to do something now. 0-0 draw. I think what's there is they don't have the advantage in terms of being beaten by Manchester City on aggregate altogether. I think Brighton might not have a chance tonight, but if they do go and get a win, this is going to be a huge, huge, huge surprise. It's going to surprise many, many fans. And yeah, we can't wait to share this game with you. I'm going to change the top, and I'll be back with you guys for kickoff on the way next. So stay here, and I'll be changing the top now, and I'll be back in a couple of moments. Kickoff is on the way. And we are back, folks. Ready for kickoff. Chelsea, Manchester City, Man City versus Brighton. On the way for you guys in just a few minutes' time. I can't wait to see what is going to happen tonight. What's going to happen is, I don't know, in basic terms. But the WSL this season will be going further viral coverage than ever before. One Watchalong every week here on the Women's Football Channel that is outside of Chelsea, of course, because obviously I want to stay impartial. And all. Well, we are ready to go. Minutes from kickoff at the Joie Stadium, the place tonight. Kick off the WSL weekend. Iawn. It's superb to be here tonight. Not with Dad if you're watching in Wales. Good morning if you're watching in Australia and New Zealand. And good morning to those in Asia. Thanks for waking up with us this morning on this Friday night in the UK. Good afternoon, America. Hello, everyone around the world. This is Ryan Teller here live for Man City v Brighton. I don't know about you lot, but I think for both sides, they've got to get a win. Yeah, Man City, let's not talk about that. Man City, my goodness, they were really, really close to getting an equaliser, but they've lost out 2-1 despite Niamh Charles' own goal on the opening night of the season last Friday. Brighton, not a happy Super Sunday to them because it was a 0-0 draw right at the very at home to Aston Villa in reality. So tonight, it's all about getting pressure done and dusted with. Well, we are ready to go at the Joie Stadium. Also happening tonight in WSL, we'll keep an eye on what's happening. The events of West Ham versus Arsenal. It's going to be a real good battle. But here, this is our main game, everybody. We cannot wait for you guys to watch Man City v Brighton for something altogether different. So please, please, like the stream, subscribe. We want to get to 400 subscribers at the start of our pivotal and most importantly, our first season underneath new WSL era. Please do. Diolch yn fawr. Thank you. Actually, guys, we didn't have enough time to talk about what's happening elsewhere around Europe. Because obviously domestic matters only, but we can tell you what's happening, and this may not look good pretty much reading at the moment, but Saturday, nothing's happening on Saturday because obviously men's football is back. We've got a packed Sunday ahead of us lot. Of course, our watchalong on Sunday on the women's football on the Normality channel is, of course, Aston Villa away for Chelsea. Yeah, bring it on. But tonight we turn our attention to Brighton away to Manchester City. What a battle. What a battle it is going to be. The Freien Bundesliga also returned with a record crowd last week. Earlier today, it's finished Freiburg 1, Cole 0. It is Volmili on the 70th minute of 1-1. What a battle we have in store for you over the weekend as well. Nürnberg, SGS Essen, RB Leipzig, Nürnberg versus Bremen, SGS versus Hamburger, RB Leipzig versus Bayern. That's tomorrow's matches. Then triple header for you on Sunday. RB Leipzig at home to Bayern. Wolfsburg is hosting Karl Zeiss Jena. Hoffenheim is at home to Eintracht Frankfurt. And to wrap up the weekend, Union Berlin, who is making their Freien Bundesliga debut this season, they are going to make a trip to Leverkusen. Now, I wonder how that is going to sound. To be fair, this is going to shape up to be a really good season ahead. Well, both teams are now out and are ready to go live. This watch-along you can also watch on your secondary devices alongside the main match. So wherever you're watching on your tablets, phones, laptops, you can watch the watch-along here, and you can watch the big game, Man City versus Brighton, on your TV screens at home and across the board. WSLfootball.com will have all information on where you can watch this game everywhere around the world. We've gone through the lineups, so there's one thing left to say. Bring on week 2 of the WSL season. Although that's not the only part where the season is up and running. No, this is actually looks like week 3 of the Frauen Bundesliga season. I see match day 1 last week. Sorry about that. I thought it was match day 2 and all of that. But yeah, it's match day 2 coming up. I'm looking forward to this one. It is Manchester City versus Brighton. So let's get ready to rumble. Your weekend begins here, folks. And we'll be watching this one for something altogether different. Oh, here we go. We're just moments away from kickoff. It is Manchester City against Brighton, kicking off the weekend in the WSL. We're ready to go at the Joie Stadium. Also ready to go at Joie Stadium when West Ham takes on Arsenal. We'll also keep an eye on the updates on that one. Right now, we're about to kick off at Joie Stadium. It's like it's number 10 to kick things off, and off we go. Here we go, folks. Match week 2 is underway of the Barclays Women's Super League, and Manchester City has the ball already. They're attacking early on. Brilliant ball in the box. Saved off by the keeper. Really fantastic defending. Really, really lovely. Do you know what? Benny there, absolutely brilliant attack from her. And do you know what? Man City could have used the space a bit better. But this is where, if things don't go right for City tonight, how would they learn the lessons ahead of match week 3? Well, the only answer to that one is making sure you tune into Manchester City this season. Here comes City on the counter-attack again. They're looking to make a breakthrough early on. Really good ball in the box. And it has gone out for a goal kick. Myanmar couldn't finish a chance off. Really lovely counter. Absolutely brilliant. And it is Nadoze who's going to make this goal kick happen. Yeah, welcome everybody. Please comment down below. Who do you think is going to win this one? Is it going to be Man City or is it going to be Brighton? Let us know what you guys think about this one. It's going to be a lovely ball. Brighton on the counter-attack now as we speak. This is looking pretty good. Lovely ball over the top there. Oh, not quite enough space there for Halle. And Man City will get the ball back. Manchester City will get the ball back here. Lovely space. Lovely pass over to Kasparaj. Absolutely brilliant. And, they're making sure they use those spaces really well. Here we go. Yeah. Absolutely brilliant for Man City so far. On to defeat Kasparaj. Want to try and win the ball back here. There is the goalkeeper we've been talking about tonight. There is Yara Keating in place for Yamashita. I think Yamashita could actually forgive and forget that performance. Oh, Brighton has the ball back. Man City deals with that one really well. They will counter from here. Then Brighton wanting to attack, but they will attack no more. Manchester City gets the ball back again. So really lovely feet, lovely control there. Lovely ball from Wabi. Lovely. In the box it goes. But it is offside. Flagged up. Really good counter for Manchester City, but just offside. Really incredible. Absolute fabulous attack, but they've just gone on the wrong end of the offside beaten track there. There is the coaching staff at Manchester City. There they are. They need to remove that disappointing defeat away to Chelsea last week fast, and they could do so in a couple of tries' time. But Brighton comes here. 12th of November 2023, people, was the last time Brighton shocked Manchester City with a 1-0 win. Lee Geum-min there for the win back in 2023 November. So we're on the mark 2 years of that one. Can City get something out of this result? We're about to find out. I doubt. Brighton, though, on the counter attack. It's a really lovely ball. Really lovely ball indeed. They're using the space ball widely now. Niamh Charles, who was the Lionesses' hero in the US, as we all know, starts tonight again. And the throw in there for Brighton will be taken by Ollis Laggers. That's the name. Don't even worry, guys. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, they didn't just run out of space. They are using the space more efficiently now. They're going on a wide attack. Here comes Brighton now. They're on a sufficient attack here. But City's defence will make nervous on that defence up back line. Now they can attack again. First watcher on this channel for this season. Oh, here comes Brighton. Poor chance. Oh, that was a really good chance, but poor effort. Kankovic with the chance there. Really, really poor from the goalkeeper, but equally as poor from Kankovic. Absolutely what was she was trying to do there. Trying to repress the keeper there. She should have done it faster, but no. First watch on the season on this channel, guys. 1 year anniversary, believe it or not, this channel is 1 year old to this year. And so we are going to do a lot more to help you guys get viewerships up. It's lovely to see so many on a Friday night game at the Joie Stadium. I imagine the same Chigwell Construction Stadium with the London Derby. We were going to do London Derby and thought, Man City v Brighton. How can we connect viewers, especially those Brighton fans, up after a weekend to forget? How about this one here? Brighton on the counter attack. They're going to try and run into space here. But defence Manchester City is trying to keep up here. Beat the offside track here. And City's defence will work. And it is free kick to Manchester City. And what you got to say, Brighton should have defended better there. But there you go. It is match day 2 of Fine Bundesliga over the weekend. But do you know what, guys? If you are a Liga F fan, the Zone has scrapped the English language commentary. What are they doing? They're not trying to improve those English language speakers and learners' life here at the Liga F. They're definitely not. But there you go. That's what it means to be a very big one. Although you've got to say, everybody, this weekend is already proven to be a very good one too, as well. Nothing's been you at the moment, but looks like it's going to be first corner of the weekend here at the Joie Stadium, and it is going in favour of Brighton here. They will attack. Really, they got to try and make the setup pay for it. And he turned it when there's Ajiman there. They'll send the corner in. They'll send the corner in brilliantly. Defended away by the City defence. And they'll needed it at one. Oh, looking nervous on the back line again for City. And it is going to be away for throwing to Manchester City. So nothing else to bring you at this current moment in time. Oh, goal! Goal in Chigwell Construction Stadium! We told you we keep an eye on what's happening in defence there. And West Ham have taken the lead over the European champions. Arsenal 1-0 down. Comes to Martinez down the right hand side. Slips in the cross that Van Domselaar would have claimed, but actually ended up throwing it into her own net. It is West Ham 1, Arsenal 0 at the Chigwell Construction Stadium. There's a scoreline people wanted to see tonight, particularly for Chelsea fans. And it is a defensive mess up there. Brighton throwing here. So the right hand side for Martinez. Dan Dobson should have done better there, but there you go, people. That's what it means to concede a goal. Goal inside 10 minutes. And lovely work from Brighton so far. They will try and attack here, but not quite enough now. City will make the break for it. Really lovely from Brighton. They win the ball back again. They want to try and create the space now to attack even more. We told you we were keeping an eye on things at Joie Stadium as updates, but we just told you about it for just joining us, everybody. Lovely ball, lovely over the top of man. Great defense for Manchester City. They're looking shaky on the back line. Maybe they'll try and deal with this counter attack here. The Brighton's trying to make. And that's tag faded away for Brighton. Just bring you that update, guys. For just joining us tonight, we're keeping an eye on things at the Chigwell Construction Stadium, and it is going to be Arsenal who will have to deal with being 1-0 down. Looks like a Van Domselaar own goal with an update. Forget the chippy tea as well. Oh God, here we go. Brighton want to try and attack from here, but City's got to defend. Now they can counter. And his lovely ball back to the keeper. Sends it long. Man City will win the ball again. Oh, they got space here! Oh, good catch! And nothing there. Myanmar went down. Oh, it looks like Brighton's keeper's down as well. My God. Look how they did it. Let's look at how they. Oh my God! And outside the box angle as well for Martinez. Just seen it. Outside the box angle. That's goal of the weekend there. Absolutely superb strike. Outside the box, just found out. West Ham taking the lead. Oh, what a strike from outside the box. Absolutely Incredible. Wow. It's our own goal, though. I don't think it's going to be an own goal, but yeah, it's up to you lot to decide. If you're watching West Ham v Arsenal, and as I'm watching this one here, I'm thinking, oh wait a second, oh lovely ball, feet of Edgy Man, oh, it's a good stop by the keeps. They've still dangerous. It's in. Manchester City are behind for the second week in a row. And Frank Kirby has made it 1-0 against the run of play. Man City are 1-0 down. The defensive errors there, seen it all. And it's a wonderful finish. Frank Kirby makes it 1-0 Brighton out of nothing. What a counter-attack that is. Brilliant stop by Kia Keaton, but Frank Kirby was set to tap home the rebound. Absolutely brilliant. This is incredible stuff. It's 1-0 Brighton against the run of play. They now take the lead. Few chances far between, but it's Brighton. First blood, Frank Kirby, former Chelsea Blue. That's how you do it. And that's not how Manchester City does their counter then. My God, this is incredible. It is 1-0 already. Jesus, what's going on here? I don't know what. Here comes Manchester City now. They want to get something out of this counter attack here. They want to make sure this counter attack there and is going to be a goal kick. Goal kick to Brighton. Good start for them. Really fantastic play. Brilliant play. Brilliantly done. That's how you do it. Looks like it's trying to rain in the capital tonight. Oh, superb. This is not looking good. Looks like the weather's not looking good at West Ham v Arsenal. Tell that it is a torrential rain. Looks like the rain is torrential, as you can tell by the updates. It's over there. But here, pretty ball in, and it goes wide. Chance gone from Myanmar. Chance gone wide. Chance gone altogether. Absolutely incredible stuff. This is utter incredible. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. This is unbelievable. It will go down to no goal for Van Domsla, by the way, over at Joie Stadium here. Manchester City want to try and get one back here. For the second week in a row, they're 1-0 down. Surely they can't make it second week in a row. They are 2-0 down. Defensive error there. And it's going to be a free kick to Brighton. Pryor looks like she won't be booked according to the angle there, but that looked a horrible challenge. Absolutely horrible challenge there on Ajimang. Van Kirby will play that ball. And it goes well over and goal kick. So, yep, if you're brand new to the channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe, everybody, because it's the best way to bring out the goods away from the bads as well. And don't forget, everybody, we are live once a week on this channel for watch-alongs from this week forward. Oh, lovely play for Manchester City. Surely they could go back into this one. Oh, that's too high. That chance gone. Oh, that's a horrible chance gone. By. Oh. Horrible chance gone well over the bar for Benny. And Brighton can breathe a sigh of relief there because their defence nearly crashed down back to earth. Looking. I mean, Brighton started the better now with Manchester City going behind. They've worked out really well on the counter-attacks. Here's one now that might spark fury amongst the City supporters here. It's only week 2 of the season, and already they've got a bad here. It's really, really good counter-attack. I couldn't find a VAR man there. That's what you call nearly defensive error for Manchester City yet again. And on the break as well. But there you go. It is absolutely amazing there tonight. There's Van Kirby. Passing the ball really, really well. Safety first. He's heading back to the goalkeeper, guys. Brilliant. It's the feet of Fran Kirby. She's fine. Using the space well. Lovely work. Adjiman will go for it again. Adjiman blocked. Not quite. They'll need to try and find the space again. And it's lovely ball. Lovely ball over the top there. Brighton will look to try and get a second here. Which Man City will deny them. Maybe a flick pass back to Brighton's possession. Really incredibly madness about that one. They want to try and make this counter-attack work here. They've got to use the spaces more often here, Brighton. Manchester City want to try and close them down here. They're using the space brilliantly, which is incredible. And they want to find space there, but it is going to be a throw into Brighton instead. It is another Arsenal corner over there at Joie Stadium. Well, I didn't expect the European champions to go 1-0 down for the second week in a row. Back here at the Joie Stadium, it is going to be a free kick to Brighton. Of all the things as well, they didn't. The referee doesn't want the free kick to be played very quickly. Wow. How things can quickly turn for the best. Or maybe perhaps for the worse. Like, legitimately, what now? Right, here comes the Brighton free kick. Ollie Slagers will take this free kick here. Ollie Slagers, free kick for Brighton. Oh, did the keeper get a hand to that one? No, sees it wide and goal kick to City. Well, they could breathe some relief all they want. Oh, goal! Marnham scored the equaliser. Arsenal won. West Ham won at the Chigwell Construction Stadium. West Ham lead did not last for long. Marnham with the goal. Marnham with a goal. It's 1-1. So if you are just joining us, everybody, Marnham has scored the equaliser from the corner. It's free kick to Manchester, fire into Manchester City, in fact. It's firing to Manchester City. Well, I think Brighton started the better, but Manchester City can get back into this one. And it is going to be thrown to Manchester City. Brighton now needs to get that defence on the go. They are looking to make a break for it. Looking to make a break on that counter here for Manchester City. Brighton wants to close them down. If you are just joining us, everybody, well, if you missed out who scored the opening goal last 10 minutes ago, well, I can tell you it's former Chelsea Frank Kirby scoring for Brighton. Yes, Brighton take the lead. But how long ago? Eddie Man, distance, but it looks like a free kick has been given to Manchester City instead. Wow. Out of what? Out of what, though? That's the question. It looks like it's a yellow card. But who is the player in the book? We actually don't know yet. It looks like, number 17. That's a late challenge. Spurs booking of the weekend. And it is Reina who's been booked yellow card for that challenge. Really awful challenge there. Let's basically have a free kick here, which Manchester City will look to try and get something out of this. Is Bunny Shaw. Bunny Shaw beats the players again. Look at that. Bunny Shaw. Oh, that defence worked very near. Crushed down back to earth. But it's a corner. Bunny Shaw can't attack no more just yet. They've got a corner kick to show for it. First one for Manchester City of the game. I wonder what you guys think about this one. First set piece of corner for the weekend. They'll send it in brilliantly, but the defense will work. Hasegawa. It will go back to Hasegawa. So she'll send it in. Got it from the keeper. Brilliant catch from her. Looks like she's gone down though. Really fantastic from the goalkeeper. Let's be fair on one thing here. Brighton will look to counter-attack from here. And he will counter because that's free kick to the Seagulls. Frank Kirby will attack from here. Ajman loses the ball in possession as well. And Manchester City will get it cleared away, but not cleared fully because Brighton will now look to counter again. In other WSL news today, Manchester United's visit of London City Lionesses looks like this weekend. Sold out, everybody. It's sold out. The game is now officially sold out. Absolutely brilliant for the London City Lionesses fans who really want to get behind this manager. But right now, it's Brighton. The focus are Brighton because on the counter attack now, and it's on the feet of Ajimang. They'll keep it in. Manchester City will break that attack though, and defend the latest. And do you know what? They'll play with confidence here, Brighton, tonight. I'll play that with confidence. And it looks like it's going to be a free kick to Manchester City. Here, nearly 28 minutes on the clock, and 1-0 to Still 1-0 to Brighton, but they want to try and counter from here. Try and enter danger territory here. We want to try and see your guesses, guys, on who started an opening weekend. Who do you think was the player of the weekend? We'll find out in just a moment. Brighton away, brilliantly. We'll send the ball in again. Brighton will look to clear it. It's going to be a corner instead. So who's top goal scorer at the moment? Well, I can tell you is Vignola. No surprise there. What a hat-trick on a debut as well. So Vignola leads the race for Golden Boot of the season. Can Manchester City spark something out of this corner here? They will have to take it. Away it goes. And Manchester City will still attack from this. And it is throw-in to the Seagulls. Really, really good counter from them. Fantastic. In all of it make sense. Of course, half an hour gone. Half an hour gone. Also, about over half an hour gone, and Arsenal got one back. So, a few minutes ago from Arnhem, 1-1. Currently at Joie Stadium. But are we heading for a second shock in this era of the WSL in this decade? For Man City versus Brighton. Well, time can only tell. But this weekend also marked return of Prem, so I'm afraid women's football show is put on hold until the 28th. And then when the men's football is off, we'll be back again to do the full thing. But this time, include all the leagues across Europe and around the world. That's what we'll have to do the best. So perhaps next show's 28th of September when we'll have a busy schedule, busy Saturday with 5 of the 6 games all on the afternoon kickoffs of 4 of them are once again 12 noon. We can't wait. Here comes Brighton on the counter attack here. Rayner gets out there. Really good counter. They want to try and get something out of this one here. Manchester City want to get up and running for the season. Brighton already got a point after their drubbing 0-0 at the weekend, on the opening weekend, at home to Aston Villa. First trip of the season to Manchester. Not good run of games against City on aggregate, but 23 was the last time. 12th of November on that year, to be precise, when Manchester City lost 1-0. Could we see the repeat of 2 years ago, or will Manchester City get back into this one? Well, the answer is not definitive yet, because we're heading towards less than 50 minutes until half time. So perhaps a long way to go for the game. But Vignola, it is going to be a free kick to Brighton. So we have to find out who could be going for a big one on Sunday, in our Sunday games. Here comes Brighton now on the counter attack. Haley, lovely counter. Like nothing from the referee given. And lovely work. There's Ajiman. Really good defending from her, but Brighton will lose the ball. And City will clear that one. They're looking a bit shaky on the back line. Let's be fair on one thing. There you go. So things are coming looking at the moment. Here is really good defence there from Manchester City. This is going to be a long weekend, everybody. Less than 10 minutes till half time. Really lovely ball as well. Not defensive well so far because Manchester City are on the break. Oh, this is not looking good for Brighton. Oh, my God! Bunny Shaw! The chance goes wide. That chance goes wide. Scuppered that up. That was not a good start. That was not good, that attack. Oh, boy. Really good counter. But Bunny Shaw messed up there. And it goes wide. This is unbelievable. Bunny Shaw normally scores from that angle. What's gone on here? Oh, looks like they're going to play advantage here. They're going to play advantage here for Manchester City. They'll play advantage well. They'll send it in the box. But that comes out with nothing. Defense of Brighton really worked absolutely brilliantly. And it is a throw-in to Brighton. Bunny Shaw there. Yards in front of her. That that was a mistake. That was a rookie mistake. Oh, lovely long ball over the top here to find Ajimang. She's onside. There's Ajimang there. She's well onside. And it's going to be a corner. Benny wanted to play it back to the keeper, but just couldn't find the right touch. Goes out for a corner to Brighton. Oh, boy. City's defence, let's be fair, first half, City's defence looks absolutely shaky. Shaky on that attack as well. With those chances not taken. Full thing. Full stop. Brighton will get a corner here. Corner kick here to Brighton. They won't take it full, but there you go, it's away. But Brighton will have another chance at goal. City's defence looking a bit shaky on the back line again. Frank Kirby will send it in. Absolutely brilliant. Oh my God! That was super unlucky. So close, and Brighton doubling a lead minutes before half time. Oh my goodness. Frank Kirby again will steal the ball. They want to try and look for a second goal before half time, and it is going to be a corner. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was a really good chance there. Very near. Oh, not quite Fajimang. But that was a really close chance. Really, really close chance from Ajimang. Really fantastic chance there. City will counter very soon. Right now it's Brighton. And City won't get that defensive ball away yet. They will now. They want to try and get something out of this attack now because Manchester City is going for the attack here before half time. They don't want to shake up that defence. Oh, they give the ball away here. It's Van Kirby finding the space here. Oh, not quite. City gets the ball away. They got lucky there. Manchester City. Hemp. Really. I don't think being 1-0 down before half time would help. That would be the second week in a row City would go 1-0 behind half time in front of their own supporters at the Joie Stadium. That's bad luck, people. Do you find a correlation? That bad defence, 100%, no doubt. %, no doubt. Okay. Told you would be the truth. Anyway, free kick to City. Okay, well, 5.5 minutes to go until half time. There will be a lot of opportunities made this weekend, in fact, because we're going to keep an eye on the top goal scorers tally for both the WSL and WSL2 and give our reaction to Friday night games. Doubleheader, of course. This one also West Ham versus Arsenal over there. What about the Barclays WSL2? What games have they got on this weekend? We'll find out all games are played on Sunday. Darwin Charlton's first one up, 12-0 for that one. We'll keep an eye on what's happening on that one. 3 o'clock game is Bristol City versus Portsmouth. I'm going to enjoy that battle. It's going to be a real good one too. And we'll be watching Aston versus Chelsea over on Normandy channel, the home of Chelsea ladies fan reactions, live and on demand, you know. But back to here, we're heading towards halftime anyways. And I'm really looking forward to next week already because I think this is going to be a fantastic season already, showing what we can do the best. It's here. And it is going to be a throw in to Brighton. They want to get one more here before half time. If it goes to half time, it's like 1-0 here. This would be the second week in a row where City would trail 1-0. But if they were to make a comeback here, they're going to have to show the attacking. They're going to have to show changes altogether in the attacking end. The City are not looking really, really good. Currently, they're in crisis mode, people. Crisis mode. But not out of that one on that defending end. It is a throw into Manchester City, so looks like they'll have to try and improve on that one. On this weekend games, Crystal Palace, Southampton, Sunderland, Birmingham City, Newcastle versus Sheffield United, and Ipswich Town versus Nottingham Forest. That 4th game I just mentioned is promotion. It's battle for within the promoted sides from the FAWNL last season. We'll be watching that one very closely and see how we can get on with that one. And all those 4 games that's mentioned are 2 o'clock kickoffs in the WSL too. I'll be watching Ipswich versus Nottingham Forest at home. Because obviously, yeah, I may get to the game, but let's be fair here. I don't think any Ipswich or Nottingham Forest have to appreciate me at the Cobber. They wouldn't appreciate me at the Colchester Community Stadium, 100%. Let's be fair, one thing. I'll be watching them and see if the two can do really well here. Back to here, and it's almost half time. So let's have a look back at the games. So back at this one because I think Brighton has started a better. City, few chances in few and far between. Brilliantly. Brilliant. And do you know what? Frank Kirby's goal could have not gone a bit of a better time here. They have got a goal kick, but maybe perhaps to show for it and maybe get 2-0 before the break. Still yet to decide who's got who and who's going to make it the better. And trust me on this one, folks. It's not looking really good for Manchester City on the counter-attack. This is going to be a big season. We'll be watching every game closely on Sunday outside of streaming times because, obviously in all of that too. And with a quadruple header of games as well on Sunday afternoon, 2 o'clock, I need to find a good way to watch all of those games without disruptions or cause the disruptions. So, going XG, it is West Ham 0.02, 0.29 for Arsenal. Tells the story so far, the London derby still 1-1 between the two deadlock sides. Deadlock broken. The yet to take lead for one side. Here, Alex Greenwood with the corner with free kick here. Well, once again, Bunny Shaw avoided that one. And it is going to be offside at the end. Good counter-attack, but not quite. Anyways, I'm looking forward to what's coming up in the next few weeks. Next few weeks before the first international break of the season, it's going to be fabulous. Got to see goals coming in, flying everywhere. Maybe perhaps games that may not be as significant as you first thought, but there you go. Adjiman, tack out of the way. And it is going to be advantage Manchester City here. It is just 1 minute at a time. Myanmar gets a one in. Oh, goes wide, but that's brilliant. Stop actually for the keeper. And it goes out for City corner. Wow. 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 Absolutely huge. Here we go, 1 minute at a time. We're headed towards the end of the 1 minute at a time, right at the end. Or what's been a very close fought first half. Brighton's lead could be scumbled here, or they could defend well into half time. Here we go again, into the box, brilliant catch by the keeper. And that looks like we'll do it for the first half, and it will be that for half time now. Really good half from Brighton. They took the lead, well deserved. They fought. Man City thought they've had a good foothold in the game, but yeah, not quite. A brilliant half, fantastic half. Can't wait to see what happens in the second half area. So yeah, but currently at half time, it's Manchester City 0, Brighton 1. And what we're going to do now, people, is we'll come back at half time. Or I'll come back before the start of the second half. Don't forget to give us a like and subscribe. Yeah, please do, guys. This is absolutely huge start to the weekend. Back in 15. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you very, very soon. Welcome back, everybody. It is now coming up to the start of the second half, which has kicked off between Manchester City and Brighton. And Manchester City find themselves 1-0 down as we kick off the second half live right here, the only place for watch-alongs outside of Chelsea here on Women's Football Channel. Thank you for joining us on this Friday night. If you're not watching the championship game thinking, how on earth have Brighton scored the opening goal? Well, that's the reason. Former Chelsea player Fran Kirby. We're back on the way for the second half. And Kirby's replaced. She won't be participating anymore in this game. She's subbed off. And coming on is Nordham. First sub of the game goes to Brighton. Manchester City wants to look better on the counters. It's supposed to start after the second half. Not just here, but also at the Chigwell Construction Stadium. That's where majority of the majority will be viewing tonight. Oh, well, they can get on. Here comes Manchester City now on the counter. Goes wide. Really. If you are just joining us, everybody thinking, oh, I tuned into the wrong Watchalong. No, you haven't. It's actually brilliant. Here comes long ball. Five shots in this game for Manchester City. None of them in the back of the net. Finishing is slightly off. 100% off. And yeah, there you go, folks. That's the way things goes on this end. Yeah. Kick off, second half, buzz going underway over at the Chigwell Construction Stadium. And here comes Manchester City now on a counter attack here. Surely this time. Oh, that's really lovely defending. But it looks like it's put it wide for a goal kick unless it came off the Brighton player. It looks like a little bit of deflection was taken on the replay. So this does not help at all. Now Brighton will have to counter on a throw in here. Throw in to the Seagulls. Really is something to behold of. Here comes the throw in. Brilliantly taken outwards and inwards too. Oh, brilliant play. Ajimang. Ajimang keeps on the ball, but City will defend that one. I want to win possession back as if they can, City. They don't want to go 2-0 behind. You better get this one away soon. Ajimang, lovely ball pressing over to Ajimang. It's Ajimang still with Ajimang. Loses the ball control, I'm afraid. And City will now counter from here. In fact, they've just lost possession. Really lovely play. Really lovely ball. Here comes Manchester City now on the counter attack. Avoided all players. This looking good for City, and it's defended for another corner to the citizens. Myanmar with a good chance to get this leveller. And then on the way to the second half, Arsenal make a change. Marlon Gonzalez Blastinius is coming on. It's over at Chigwell Construction Stadium. Second half is underway. Goodbye, what's happening on that one? Yeah, it's really good, guys. And the next weekend, we're going to be introducing our live coverage of the Freien Bundesliga from match week 3 forward. Most things in England means that it's not always possible to do other leagues abroad, but looks like next week we are going gold because we are going to the Freien Bundesliga. But which game are we doing for Friday Night Football next week? Oh, Bunny Shaw, really good defence from Brighton. They get the danger away, they don't clear it far enough, and City will again break. Which game of match week 3 we're going to do? Let's find out which one's available. Long ball in the box, brilliantly, lovely header, and wide. Let's see what Bundesliga match week 3 games have we got in store for next week. Looks like Friday Night Football. We are going to Freiburg versus Hamburg at SV. Our first ever watchalong in the Freien Bundesliga. Looks like we're going to go for that one. There's nothing else to bring you at this current moment in time. And maybe perhaps a Monday Night Football to end the weekend on a high note. Eintracht versus RB Leipzig. Probably a double header there. Maybe a double header of the Freien Bundesliga next weekend. I wonder what you guys think. In Germany, any Freien Bundesliga fans around the world, should I do a double header games next week? So that's next Friday and a Monday after the next. So what do you think? What do you think, guys? Let's just know what you think. We'd love you to have your input. Looking at that wonderful attack from Brian. Absolutely. They really want to get to 2-0. City has been all over them so far in the second half. But come on, what do you expect the style of play? City will get the ball back anyways. Yeah. There would never be a dull moment again. Trust me. Nordam will take the throw. Well, not really take the throw in, but it is going to be a Brighton throw in and went up. Lovely ball. Not quite. Not spin. Not quite. And Manchester City will counter again. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Freien Bundesliga action coming to this channel for match week 3 forward. Of course, the makers things meant that unfortunately domestic league coverage unfortunately was not always possible. However, now it is possible to watch the Freien Bundesliga because of that one. Incredibly big, right? Do you know what? They got to try and find that ability. Well, back to tonight. We're going to keep the conversation on to tonight's game. And Manchester City knows that they got ability to put the ball in the back of the net. They've seen it tonight. It looks like chances wasted and chances are gone. Basically, nearly gave the ball away for Bunny Shaw. But oh no, this could look bad for Brighton. City on the counter here. Oh, they're still in danger mode here. Still in danger mode. Gotta try and break from here now, City. Lovely ball over the top there. And offside. Insistent that she was onside, but I think that's offside to me. Oh, goal! Goal at the Chickbell Construction Stadium. And Arsenal have turned it around. It's 2-1. Senior Black Seniors her first goal tonight. Ajimang, brilliant move. I want to try and find a good space here. Oh, not quite. Oh, they want to try and look for this one. City, they want to try. Oh, that's too much on that effort there. And it sends well over the bar. Oh, well wide. Wow. Giving Manchester City nightmares. They don't want to repeat in 2023 when they've lost 1-0. That set scoreline. Oh, really good start there. And it is lovely defending by Brighton. Really good work. Manchester City, despite attacking really well, Brighton are all over them in defence tonight. Absolutely brilliant. Apparently they want a new keeper. City fans might want to have a new keeper, but come on. See, seriously, always back the manager, but not in this instance. and and it's new tactics. Here comes Bunny Shaw. Bunny Shaw still trying to find the right player. Oh, they want to try and get that one away here, City in Brighton, but City will insist of countering. Long ball into the box here. Oh, it's goal! They finally get the equaliser they needed. It's Bunny Shaw again. And finally, Manchester City finally equalises. At long last, they needed it. Brighton were all over them. But this time, they cannot keep it out. And it is 1-1. 1-1. That's one of those things City didn't need it. But that's a good stop. Not enough hands there for the keeper. And Manchester City was all over in the attacking end. Now they got their reward. It's Bunny Shaw again. Whoever needed it, we're always going to trust her. 1-1. And game on. Slow motion leap in the air. Bunny Shaw been hers account for a season. City wants to try and get to. Bunny Shaw finally opens her account for the season ahead. Away. That's incredible. Astonishing defence from Brighton. They might look all over the place, but who else cares? And it is going to be corner kick to Manchester City with more than 30 minutes left to go in this one. I don't know who's going to take it now, but if City scores, either they could go on and finally wrap this up once and for all and to get off the mark as well for the season. They've already got off the mark with a point. Come on, that's not enough. Here comes the corner kick to Manchester City here. And it's great defending by Brighton. City insists of going on. Oh, Bunny Shaw again. Bunny Shaw in the box it goes. Tries to deliver around the keeper, but the keeper gets it comfortably. Looks like a Brighton player is down. Looks like Brighton might have an injury concern. And towards match week, heading towards officially today marks the start of match week 2. Not an impact. Oh, that's going to hurt though. If you are just joining us, it's all level at the Joie Stadium. Brighton led at half time, but City has got one back and equalise. Brighton has finally lost concentration on this one. Brilliantly done. We had a goal at Watchalong Stadium actually. Ford has the ball in the back of the net, but the offside flag went up. And let's just say she was absolutely not happy with the offside decision. We're probably going to watch on the Women's Football Show on Sunday night to see why was that given offside or what more could have been done. Done. Trust me, you're going to need it. Right, here we go. It's a double subs for Manchester City now. Vicino is back and Carolyn is back as well. Comes back from injury. Oh, is away corner. It is corner. It's corner to Manchester City. It looks like both Bunny Shaw and the Man City and the keeper, Brighton's keeper's down. Wow. She has been a difference for Manchester City once again. It looks like that may be the one as well. Keeper should have done better there, but that's the one that made it all the worthwhile. Goal celebration as well to go alongside getting the goal. Up and running indeed for Manchester City. They got a corner here. I'll have to take this one without Bunny Shaw. It's corner to City. Takes it in. But it's a wonderful attacking hit. Oh, they want a free kick, and they will get a free kick. It's going to be free kick to Manchester City. So I'll take quickly. 25 minutes left on the clock of the game. First one of the weekend as well. They want to try and look for a winner here, Manchester City. Bunny Shaw's back on. This could be really, really good. And they want to try and find something out of this one here. And of all the Brighton work on the defence, City finally broke them down a few minutes ago. Bunny Shaw with a goal. She's back on the pitch. And that's what you call... Oh, Ford 3-1! And that should be 3 points for Arsenal now. We won at Joie Stadium for Arsenal. It's Ford. And that surely should be 3 points for the Gooners now. And it is going to be a throw-in to Manchester City, which Brighton didn't want anyways. Got less than 25 to go. Going on weekend. Greenwood into the space, but Hemble's not quick enough. Yep. People would say, oh, what now for City? How are they going to finally take the lead in this one? Well, time will tell. That's what I'm being told. That's what would be told now to other spectators in the stadium tonight. Ugh. 67 minutes. Is how long this game has been going on for. 67 minutes. 68 now. And and I think Brighton for at least 57 minutes those had the upper advantage since the goal, but then it was Manchester City with attacking prowess, which finally broke them down. I want to try and get this one away here, Brighton. It's going to be tricky though. Manchester City wants to take the lead now. It's lovely counter-attack. Really lovely counter from Brighton. They're in the free space now. I want to try and find a lovely ball. Seke. So good stop by Kiara Keating. And that's a wonderful stop from the City substitution from the City goalkeeper, who's on the Yamashita after that ruling 2-1 defeat. They want to try and put that result behind them. But that was very much a good save by Kiara Keating. It's going to be a corner to Brighton. Double James for West Ham, Jaguar Construction Stadium. Hanshaw and Martinez are off. Ballumo and Purbell are on. Here comes corner to Brighton back here at the Joie Stadium, where it's currently 1-1. And that's needed to get that one away. And it is 1-1 currently with a throw-in to Brighton. Another counter-attack probability here. Ajiman Seke It's Ajimang trying to find the space here to attack more, but not quite. City wants to try and get the possession back here. A lovely ball in the box here. Ooh. Tapping opportunity, but defense worked. Number 15, Nordham, is not going to be too pleased about the chance. Chance gone from close range. Oh, that's not looking good. They had a good chance to put it in the back of the net, but scuffed it up right at the last opportunity. One end to another, momentum is swinging on one end to another. Now Brighton will look to trying to get things back in that end. Seke, it's Seke, really lovely ball. Really lovely ball indeed. Lovely ball. It's Seke, and she's offside anyways. Offside flag goes up against Seke. Really good counter from her, but she's offside. I know that one too. Carolyn, fantastic feet. It's Carolyn, go forward. Carolyn, brilliant ball. And that's out for corner. Corner kicker. That defending ends. But it's goal kick to Brighton. This is quite big. And actually, that's Kate Ford's 100 WSL appearance, everybody. We told you about the goal from earlier on. 10 tackles, 1 for Manchester City, 9 interceptions, 2 blocks, 16 clearances. But 26 clearances from Brighton shows that the defence is working. Got to carry on with it. And it is going to be a throw in to Manchester City. I mean, Caton Ford's now 100 WSL appearance now, which is incredible for a talent like that. We're now just got about a little under 20 minutes to go on this Friday night football to get the weekend underway all together, something different, everybody. And if you might be thinking, hang on a minute, anyway, hasn't WSL started last week when the Championship and Prem was off? Yes, and in fact, we've had our highest audience from an opening weekend WSL for a long time on the Normality channel. Thank you for your support. And there it is! 2-1! Oh, what a finish! Looks like it's Hasegawa. And 2-1. City have turned it around. And Brighton have finally succumbed to going behind right at the right. I think about late on. And against the run of play, it's 2-1. Oh, Hemp. Really lovely ball. Was it offside? Oh, not quite. Really lovely ball. It's Hasegawa with the finish too. Brighton should have done better on the counter attack. Actually, all together on the defending end, they should have done better, but they are punished at last and they have finally succumbed to going behind for the first time this weekend. This game altogether. Wow. Things can turn real quick for the worse, and that's the reason. Defending was shabby. Here, lovely ball over the top. City wants to finally put this result to bed. It's going to be a free kick to Manchester City. Well, Brighton finally succumbed to going behind for the first time this season. They should have done defending better, but succumbed to a first going behind first time this game, and maybe perhaps that could be the one that finally succumbs into their first defeat of the season. One doesn't an unbeaten start, it's already coming to an end already, and this does definitely not help. Quite a story we are watching tonight. Brighton started really, really well. Kept up that momentum, but not quite. Here comes Brighton again. Want to try and get a goal back here, and they won't anymore for the time being at least. But now they can. Yes, they can. They want to try and make space count. Of course, they want to do that. Lovely ball in the boxing area, and it is away. And City had to clear that one out. Keating away. So, lots to look forward to this weekend, and there's so much games to look forward to. Sunday, everybody, it's the one where you can enjoy, well, Aston Villa versus Chelsea, live on the Normality channel, live at 11:45 in the morning UK time, kickoff 12 noon UK. It is a free kick to Brighton here. Lovely with the top ball there. Want to get to Seke. She gets Seke brilliantly. And then City will get that one away. It is going to be a throw in. It's going to be a throw in. Throwing to Brighton here. Try and get something out of this one, really. Kanjovic. Oh, and it is a corner to Brighton. Nothing else being you at the moment over there. What about the nothing else being you at the moment on that one. Brighton looking to level things. Kiara Keating keeps hold of the ball. They've got to try and get one back now here, Brighton. They've got to look for the leveller. Otherwise, it's going to be City who gets off the mark for the season. For the first time, they'll get 3 points for the season ahead. And it looks like they want to try and get this episode wrapped up with 10 minutes to go here. A little bit over 10 minutes, anyways. Let's see what's happening with Liga F earlier tonight. It has finished Barcelona 4, Logroño 0 with Sociedad versus Sevilla tomorrow 11 a.m. BST for the kickoff. We'll be viewing that one. The Carbonate Sondo scrapped the English language commentary. It's frustrating. But at least Son is keeping the English language commentary, because if anybody don't understand German, well, good news, they'll get English language commentary onto Son, which is absolutely what the Fine Bundesliga do the very best. Because actually, believe it or not, English is widely spoken and well understood in Germany, especially by younger generation in the major cities. However, English proficiency varies by age. Older Germans less likely to speak it fluently may encounter some non-English speakers, particularly in smaller villages. Don't expect that at the weekend. Laura Hemp. Laura Hemp in the box there. Couldn't find Bunny Shaw this time. And Brighton gets that one away. 45.4 million Germans speak English as a second language. That's 56% of the population. Because as English lot, we are West Germanic language. We are West Germanic variants of language. So that explains why. Here comes the change. That's it for the game tonight. For number 6 is coming on now. Brighton is making a change late on now. Halley is coming up. Healy's coming off. Anoncon's Kafaji. Maybe come on the wrong time. City on a counter attack here. Bunny Shaw. They get away with one here. Here comes lovely ball over the top there. Oh, that's looking really bad for Brighton here. Laura Hemp will send it in again. Brilliant catch by the keeper. And yeah, really love the counter. So throw in to Brighton. Oh dear. Bunny Shaw going alone for the moment. It's Bunny Shaw. Lovely pass. Carolyn, not quite. Back to Bunny Shaw. And away again for Brighton. Really good attacking for them. Northam finds Kafaji. It's Kafaji. Brilliant play from Kafaji. Zeke. No, couldn't find Zeke on time, and it's away for throw-in. Instead, it's a throw-in to Brighton. Do you know what? Manchester City, they are getting worried with the long balls and all of that, but do you know what else? That would be huge. Take that throw-in, of course. That's what they'll need to do. Anyway, so we've had a brand new report in today from the UEFA Women's Euros 2025. We've had new reporting today by the Women's Super League, by the report, actually from the UEFA Women's Euros we've covered, and we're part of 412 million people globally who've watched the Euros, which is absolutely a huge increase than in 2022 altogether. Oh, Jesus. Laura Hemp's down. Looks like she's into the yellow card. It's coming up for Brighton. This does not look good now. And Rule has been booked for that challenge. So join me on Happy Hour tonight. We're going to build up to Manchester United's latest WSL game. It is away to London City Lioness. It's a sellout expected as well at the Joie Stadium at the weekend. Kavaji. Oof. Seike. Couldn't find Seike. Want to try and get something out of this one now. Brighton are running out of time. And they're running out of chances altogether. Brighton advantage. Is slightly nervous. It is going to be a huge attack now. Believe it or not, this week Lucy Bronze, MPs and peers joined to celebrate 25 years of the Football Foundation investment into the grassroots game. Incredibly huge, right? Here comes Brighton again. Oh, not quite. It's Ajiman. That was too high. Skull kick. Oh my goodness me. Erin Copper is fit for Sunday's game after a small knock against Man City. Niamh Charles, I'm afraid, has been ruled out of their trip to Villa on Sunday. Still not confirmed whether Alicia Thompson can make a debut due to rules about her arm cast. But if she's allowed, the final few minutes, and Kamako will be coming on for the final part. Here we go. Maisie Simmons is off. Lovely play for Manchester City. Laura Ham, chip the keeper, but just too much on that one. Let's chip it. Not quite. It is, of course, a pioneering time to be alive. Not quite if you are a Brighton fan. Being 1-0 up and now trailing 2-1 with just a few minutes left on the clock. What do you go for now? Do you have to go for a defeat, or do you have to finally say, no, we're going for it? Well, let me say about that one too, because I think Brighton did good in the first half. I think the momentum shift in the second half doesn't look good. It does not look pretty damn good. Let's be fair on one thing. Here comes City again. They want to try and wrap this up here. Hen just couldn't keep it in. West Ham next another chain siren is coming up, and Wanderler is coming on for the final few minutes at the Jigwell Construction Stadium. They're heading towards full time very soon from there, and we're heading to additional time very shortly here at the Joie Stadium. Brighton are making one last ditch effort to try and save themselves, and it is going to be a throw in to Manchester City. It looks like they're just about out of time in the 90, that is. Thiago Sky went 1-12 without Angel Reese, and Alia Boston had the second most assists ever by a centre in a single season in the WNBA. So Sonia Citron finished with the fifth highest scoring season ever by a rookie. Oh, and do you want me to tell you about another stat here? Right, Sabrina Ionescu has the third most games in WNBA history with 10 points, 10 assists, and no TOV. Some of it. It is going to be a free kick. Seke, they want to try and get in the box here. Oh, Dockfright. We've got 6 minutes of added time left at the Joie Stadium. I mean, actually, you know what? Did you see the goal from last weekend when Arsenal hosted London City Lionesses? Olivia, I wanted to watch the game upstairs at the Gingerbread Bar, just before my local team played in the UCL Cup. The Tin Pot United Counties League Cup. It's Tin Pot. I'm sorry, but it's true, and it is men's competition, by the way. But I wanted to watch the WSL's London derby between Arsenal and London City Lionesses. And I watched the game. I was like, oh my goodness, what a goal that was. What a debut for Olivia Smith. But do you know what? I think that's enough for me to say, Fignola, you've just beaten her by a long shot. And that's what it is. And they got thrown here, Brighton. 4 minutes of any time to go. They want to try and get something out of this one. Oh dear. They lose the ball. Hemp here. Hemp. Brilliant ball. And it's going to be a free kick instead to Manchester City. Here we go. Free kick to Manchester City. Here we go. Hasegawa. Looks like Hasegawa is going to take that. No, it's not. It's going to be free kick to City. Really good stop there. Oh. And that is a brilliant stop by Brighton's keeper. Oh dear, I think she might be legged in goal. No, number one is down over Brighton. It looks like she might go for it. Looks like that might be that for City. Staying the lead, that is. Keeper's back on their feet brilliantly. They need to go for it now, Brighton. They just got 90 seconds left until the end of additional time. They've not got enough time left, though, Brighton. If they do score third here, City, it will be that game, set, and match. Long ball into the box here. Really good stop there. They need to get up there now. They've just got a minute left of additional time. They need to get something out of this one now. Here comes really, really lovely counter attack. They'll need this now. Apparently not. They've run out of space. They're running out of time. I think they've just ran out of time for an equaliser here. Looks like Manchester City will be going for 3 points here. Brighton could get one back here, but I think that's it. Oh, it's a really good stop. And nearly spilled it. But that looks like that is going to be 3 for City to get up and running for the season. First 3 points collected. Oh, penalty for Arsenal. Smith brought down in the box. Russo rocket. And, well, not really a good night in the office. West Ham want to forget that performance all of a sudden next week. But not quite. But there you go. Looks like City's going to get 3 points here. So, a really good counter tonight between the two sides. But I think that is going to be that with 10 seconds left on the clock. They need to get it forward now here, Brighton. They need to get it forwards now. They want the final whistle to go here. Brighton, one last counter here. Hemp steals the ball. They need to get it out of play now. I know. Joie can't keep it in. And it looks like that is going to succumb Brighton to their first defeat of the season. No, that's not it. We've still got about a minute, about another few seconds of additional time left. City needs to get it forward here. But that's it. We knew exactly this would happen. And Brighton are succumb to their first defeat of the season. City gets their first win on the board. Really good play. Absolutely extraordinary. What a season we're going to have. Sit down, stay a while. City have won it late on. Hasegawa. Brighton defence could have been better from them. They've been punished on the counter. They've been punished altogether. Woo! What a Friday night football it's been, and it looks like 5-1 to West Ham now. So 5-1 to Arsenal out. Sorry about that. It is going to be late on, but yeah, looks like that is it. In fact, 2025 WNBA season was most watched ever across ESPN ABC networks. 1.3 million viewers across 25 games, up 6% from last season. What a stat. And it's finished City 2, Brighton 1. You've got to be honest with you. Brighton could have done better there, but there you go. That's the thing about this defence is you seem to forget you were leading. They got punished on this day. It was a really good game. End-to-end stuff. But we're going to finish tonight on that note. For me, Ryan Teller, it is good night from all of us here. Join us again on Sunday over on the Normality channel for another Chelsea Watchalong. This time it's away to Aston Villa. So Chelsea fans, I'll see you on Sunday. For the rest of you, we'll be back next weekend for the Friday Bundesliga. Looks like it's Freiburg versus Hamburg to get the weekend underway. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. And we'll see you next Friday for the Friday Bundesliga. Auf Wiedersehen. Good night, everybody. Take care. God bless. Good night.